antics is the word I like to use. You like that word, Sagittarius. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. So this is good. Sagittarius, this is good because this means that you're going to really feel, you're going to be level-headed. With respect to your love life, you're going to be level-headed. You're not going to react and display large amounts of emotions. You may have large amounts of emotions, but you're not going to react to them, okay? You're going to be level-headed. So this is beautiful. That's a good energy to have. Central. First of all, let me take a higher level look at this. Okay, well, the central energy is the Nine of Cups reversed. And this card can mean a few things. First of all, this is really the Bachelor or Bachelorette card because what it indicates when it's upright. And yes, there's a celebration, there's a party, it's probably like wishes coming true. This kind of indicates a marriage. But in the traditional Rider way, it looks a little bit more like this, right? It's the guy sitting there with the cups all around him and he's chubby because he's been a little gluttonous in the food and drink area. And so that really speaks to overindulgence and overindulging of emotions. And in love, when we're talking about the Nine of Cups in love and wishes, it means kind of overindulging in a gratification in the love arena. So multiple people involved, maybe dating a lot. That's why it's called the Bachelor Bachelorette card. It's like there's lots of people, I'm having a great time, eating, drinking, being merry, sexual experiences, lots of dates, all that stuff. So with this being reversed, Sagittarius, it can mean a couple different things. First, either it's just flat out bad news and you're not going to be getting your wishes granted this month in terms of love, or it can just mean that you're not overindulging in love. Okay? You're not kind of feeding that frenzy of, oh, I need to hurry and meet somebody. I need to date somebody. I need to get the attention of somebody else to make me feel good. Okay? That's kind of this little side meaning of this card. So either way, it is or not either way, but that's kind of like the healthier approach to the Nine of Cups. When it's reversed, you're not kind of not getting what you want, but it's okay because you're not really searching for it and not overindulging. So when I look at these cards that are surrounding it, we're talking about the Eight of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, and the Four of Wands upright. 10 of Cups reversed, the Empress, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So you're having this with the Tower reversed, first of all, since it's major arcana, with the Tower card being reversed, connecting to one, okay, staying even-keeled in your emotions, and 2, being next to the Nine of Cups reversed, it really indicates that something isn't breaking down that maybe you thought would. But it's not good either. Okay, with respect to love, if you're just dating, you maybe kind of have been expecting somebody to do something or say something or take action in some way, and they're not, or they haven't. And it's causing all of this tension. Okay? Another, if you're in a committed bond, again, there's just tension. But it's kind of odd tension because it's here. The Tower is reversed, but it is still here. And then we also have the Eight of Swords reversed, which means kind of a unburdening, I guess you could say, of spinning thoughts and feeling trapped and feeling bound and by our own kind of self-misery, okay? Like not feeling good enough, but really you are, okay? This is kind of how someone would sees themselves when they're having those types of thoughts. But that is not the case here, because this is reversed. So you're seeing yourself in a very positive light. This is going on, but then at the same time there's celebrations. So I'm kind of likening this to, and you're really good at this anyways, Sagittarius, because you're such a social butterfly. You really are a social energy. And so even though there might be stuff going on in your life, you're not going to sit around and mope around for weeks or months on end. You're also just going to say, well, that sucks. And I'm not going to freak out and go crazy. It sucks. But I'm going to keep my cool, and I'm still going to go out and hang out with my friends and go to party or go to barbecues or whatever. Okay, I'm still going to socialize. I'm still going to celebrate, because higher level, this life is beautiful and there's lots to do and lots to see and lots of people to meet. So, but what's just interesting to me is that this Tower card is reversed. So it really indicates that something is either maybe coming back together or hasn't happened yet. But you're sensing it or something, because it's combined with this 9 of Cups reverse plus the 10 of Cups reverse, which means you're not emotionally being fulfilled by this relationship or by your love life. So even though you're still having celebratory moments, which means to me, we must be talking about a Sagittarius type of energy, because they don't really let stuff really get to them on a core level where they kind of become paralyzed and can't move because they're so sad. So even though this is going on, you're feeling good. You still feel like you have a gazillion gallons of energy. You still feel hopeful. You still feel excited. You're still full of ideas, and you're still ready to go conquer the world. That's what this Empress card is. And there is a sense of the 6 of Pentacles here. There is a sense for you, Sagittarius, of maybe being a little bit more selfish in your love life. Not in this sort of way, not in an overindulgent sort of way, but maybe you've been in a relationship, or you've been dating people, and they might feel like maybe they're good or good enough, but at the same time, are they really somebody I want to give everything to? Or are they giving me enough? And so you're kind of pulling back and having this selfish type of energy around your love life. And that's okay, because that's one way of putting boundaries up. And when you have boundaries up, it can be a very beautiful thing, because it only allows certain types of people or certain quality people to come in, right? So again, with the socializing, you're just enjoying life, because we have the 3 of Cups. Even if you're in a committed bond, you're socializing, you're celebrating. I'm not getting a sense here that there's like a third party scenario. This card can indicate that, but I'm really not getting that sense, because you're just happy regardless. It's like your love life, and this is the healthy approach. Your love life isn't your whole life. Your love life is a compartment of your life. And when that's not going well, you don't let it spill over and affect everything else. Okay? Healthy approach to love. Sagittarius. I mean, what can I say? That's you all day long. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so things are going your way. Maybe it's because these boundaries are coming up, or maybe you're realizing, this is going to end. I'm okay with that, because there wasn't equality. There wasn't any sort of balance in giving and receiving. And either way, you're okay with it. Now, if you're in a happy marriage, a happy union and relationship, and things are just going well, then things are just going well. And maybe there's moments of crap, like they're being selfish, or crap, I feel like I'm being selfish. Well, I love them, but like, I don't know if this is really everything that I need in my life, but I'm not going to think about that. I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm just going to go have fun with them and celebrate, and meet friends. And I'm going to try to take a positive approach to this in hopes of just staying connected, in hopes that maybe this is just some odd phase we're going through. Okay, again, healthy approach to a scenario. Additional messages and advice for Sagittarius. What are the additional messages for Sagittarius? Couple kings. We've got a couple kings. Okay. Oh, 3 kings. At the bottom of the deck, here we have the sun. So the highest level of positivity that can be in the tarot deck. This is the most positive card. Okay, and look at all of this yellow. All of this yellow. August is going to be a really good month for you. There's hints of oddness, but you really are just forging ahead. And if you're single, you have many suitors, okay? And maybe it's because you've been socializing so much and you're always the life of the party anyway. You have so much fun anyway that everyone is just, it's like you're a magnet. People are just drawn to you because you're just so charismatic and you like talking and you like doing things and you're positive and you don't really judge. So there's suitors if you're single. We have a water sign, we have a fire sign, we have an earth sign. Okay? There's love in the air. There's love in the air. Again, you're not being bound by love. Maybe by this love or just by love in general. Love is important to you, but it's not your end all be all in life. So when you find somebody that you get along with, right, it's a very blissful, exciting moment. Now, what I find interesting is that this is getting to you or your partner more than you're acknowledging, because it's almost as if you're trying to move on and be really happy without having, and again, this is good that you do this, but sometimes you do need to actually feel and allow the sad feelings to come in before, and then heal from that before you can actually move on. Sagittarius just have this way of being like, oh cool, well that was a nice relationship, but let's go find something else, okay? Not to say that you don't have feelings at all, but that's it. That's part of being a fire sign and part of being so optimistic and forward looking anyway. Plus you're Sagittarius, you're just always on to the next thing. So there is love here, but it's also combined with the 8 of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Strength reversed, which really talks about insecurities. So be a little cautious with how you process through. You can still process through issues quickly, but at least acknowledge them, okay? At least acknowledge them. Acknowledge that it's okay to feel insecure sometimes. It's okay to settle down, and you don't always have to go out and celebrate all the time. It's okay to take a break and really feel, okay? And that's just kind of this little caveat, because the rest of all of this just says you're not going to settle down. There's new people coming in all over the place. So we have the King of Cups here, a water sign. This may be somebody that is maybe in your past, or maybe the reason or the cause of these types of feelings, because he is over the 10 of Cups. So there may have been kind of this prominent figure in your love life that is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it could be this cause for this 10 of Cups, because maybe there was at one point really high hopes for the relationship, and fire and a water relationships anyway are good relationships, and they, in some odd way, they really push us to grow ourselves. So if they were important to you, just know you were important to them too, and there's feelings on both sides. There's feelings on both sides, okay? And then we have the Emperor. This is the card of Aries, so somebody else could be coming into the picture. Not through like extravagant or overindulging in dating though. This could be somebody you know. It could be somebody that's older than you. And this could also be you, okay, trying to sift through everything. Now, we have the Judgment card here that talks about it's reversed. So you're not at the end of this phase. With whomever you're going through this with, you're not at the end of the phase. When this is reversed, it means there's not a renewal or there's not a final outcome yet, even though it's the second to last major arcana card. So it's like you're getting there, but you're not fully ready to 100% let go yet, but you're preparing by socializing. You're preparing by saying, this is about to break down, or this is breaking down, but let's minimize the breakdown. Let's try not to be insecure, even though sometimes we are, because we have to realize that whatever it was strong and good, and it doesn't mean it has to last forever. Which is actually a good way to look at it, right? So then we have the Four of Swords. This is the card of resting your mind, but it's reversed. So you're again, Sagittarius, we're back to not resting, not slowing down, not contemplating. You're just not wanting to do that. You just don't want to, and you're just not going to do it. Even though it might be good to do it. You need to. But you're not. As you move through the month, you're like, no, I'm good. But look here, okay, we have the Three of Cups. Again, we're socializing, not resting. Kind of taking a selfish approach to everything, which is good, which can be good. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. But then here we go. Here we are. You're hitting your breaking point. You're going to be surrounding yourself with too much stuff, and it's going to catch up with you. You're going to need some downtime. And then this Wheel of Fortune. Plus, enter the King of Pentacles. So this is good because this actually, again, it could be somebody else that's coming into the picture, but this is a slower moving energy. Very practical, very down to earth. And again, we have the Sun as the overview card. So we had calming emotions or thinking through things before acting, which is why, you haven't allowed yourself to get really insecure. You haven't allowed this to fully break down because you're being even keeled about it. And there is a very positive outcome. It could be through meeting somebody new or having this person stay in your life in some capacity that's positive for both of you. So there's really good stuff here. You're very social, this is a great reading. This is a really great reading. So let's look at some high level. What are the high level advice and messages for Sagittarius this month? What are the high level advice and guidance for Sagittarius? What are the high level advice and guidance messages for Sagittarius? Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles reversed. So high level advice, okay? There is a new beginning on love, or there can be a reconnecting on love based on whatever takes place, whatever's said, whatever's done. You're not going to be rushing into it though. Could be with this water sign. It could be with this Pentacles. There's not going to be a rushing into it. And actually what I'm seeing here is you actually might be in love with the water sign and they're not in love. They could possibly not be in love with you. That's the one scenario. Two, then we have this Four of Pentacles reversed. So this talks about either you or your partner or maybe this earth sign or somebody is actually really opening up. They're opening up emotionally. They're opening up their life like materialistically, like they'll invite you to their house or you'll invite someone over to your house or you'll plan a barbecue or a game night. So you're going to be opening up, or somebody will be to you, and it brings love. Either way, there's going to be love there's love in the air, possibly new love in the air. somebody's not accepting love, but somebody's also being very open and accommodating. So I don't know if that's the two people or one person, or if you're kind of doing all of this throughout the month. So leave your comments below and let me know what that actually means for you. All right. Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate this. Be sure to watch I had a lot of fun doing this reading for you. Be sure to watch your 6-month love overviews also, okay? All right, thanks. Bye.